guys, ETN Sun here from Sun Bros, and today I'm being joined by the dude again. If you guys haven't watched it yet, watch part 1 of this video in which we're going to cover all the crazy hero changes coming to the game on August 10th's patch. Now we're going to talk about all the rest of the changes that are coming to the game. So we're actually going to start with bug fixes. But what's up, dude?
What's going on, guys? How's everyone doing?
Oh, they're doing phenomenal. They're watching another Sun Bros video, so why wouldn't they be? So the second change part that we're going to talk about here is bug fixes. Number 1, fix the bug where the damage from Scud's second ability won't increase. That's bad. Good thing they're fixing that. Fix the bug where Nakaroth's second normal attack after using his second ability, Death Sentence, would get slowed down. Interesting. Fix the graphical bug with Crest that occurred under certain conditions. It's vague. Adjusted the ability display for all heroes so that the effects shown will now correctly match up with their actual ranges. That's good. That was a little bit of an issue I noticed, where sometimes the range, the visual range of an ability didn't match the actual damage range of it and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's interesting. Adjusted the Arcana recommendations for several heroes. Pretty mundane stuff, but it's always good to see the game recognizing issues and fixing them. I always appreciate that. Next, we're on to equipment balance changes. Now, this part I'm a little bit more excited about. Number 1, Orb of the Magi. The unique passive bide was changed from HP obtained every 30 seconds, 80 to 110. So you're going to get more health now with Orb of the Magi, which is cool. It's a pretty solid item already.
Nice little buff.
Yeah, that's about Leviathan, which is the tank jungle item, which I think is good, but not good enough to be used, is now good enough to be used. Damage per second cost to nearby enemies goes from a 60 base to a 90 base. And here's the really exciting part. It still scales 5 per level. So now you're talking about level 10 getting 140 damage per second caused enemy heroes. If you guys remember during live stream a couple weeks ago, I talked about not a couple days ago actually, I talked about building tanks to be guys who can survive and cause AoE damage around them, and this is one of the items that I kept throwing in there as one that's underrated. Well, now it's a lot more powerful than it was then, so I'm definitely going to be using it more and more. Next we have Amulet of Longevity, which is one of the better tank items in the game. It went from a max HP of 1800 to 1700, and the max HP increased from 12% to 10%, so it's a pretty good nerf for that item, which actually might make it not worth buying anymore because it's very expensive. I think it's like $26.50 to buy. In fact, I can check it out right now. It costs $26.80. Very expensive, and you're taking away a good amount of the HP that it adds. It might not be as worth it as it was before. Next, we have Medallion of Troy, which had the unique passive Blessed. They increased the cooldown of the shield from 15 to 18 seconds, and they also reduce the amount of damage it actually absorbs. It was a pretty ridiculously powerful item. I love Medallion of Troy. So the shield essentially is gonna have a little bit longer cooldown, and it's not gonna be quite as potent. They're adjusting the amount it goes up with hero level from 60 to 50. Next we have Fafnir's Talon. This might be an item you recognize a little bit more. Some of these are kind of not super popular items, but Fafnir's Talon, dude, is the high attack speed item. Well, it's getting the attack speed reduced from 45% to 30%, but it's getting 10% lifesteal added onto it. So kind of an interesting dynamic to that item. I'm interested to see how it plays out now that it's getting these changes. I definitely like the lifesteal addition, but I don't know about the 15% attack speed reduction. That's kind of why that item is really good to be taken in the first place. So I'm interested to see kind of what happens with it, because it only does 60 attack damage, so it's not like it does a lot of damage. We'll have to definitely take a look and see, you know, how good it is after it just changed.
I don't know of another item that really builds attack speed as well as Fafnir's Talon. So I think this nerf on the attack speed is really going to be quite significant with building attack speed on heroes. Yeah, I don't know what you think about that, but I really think this is a pretty big nerf actually.
It is a big nerf to the item for what it's being used now. Now we'll see if it gets a different, use later after this. So that's kind of what we'll have to take a look at. Next we have Death Sickle, which is getting a price increase from 1960 to 2070. And the duration of the unique passive Divine Intervention, it was 1 second for melee and half a second for range, but now it's 1 second for both. So just a slight adjustment. Next is one of my favorite changes to the item so far, Hermes Select. The price is getting reduced from $7.90 to $6.30, which makes me a lot more likely to buy this on a lot of heroes because I love movement speed. And it increases the movement speed after exiting battle from 45 to 60. So a really good increase on movement speed on this item, which I think is actually going to make it purchased a lot more frequently. Next is the change coming to Gilded Greaves, which is going to add the unique passive plus 35% resistance, and it's going to remove the unique passive for the 10% magic damage reduction. Next is a lot of changes going on to Enchanted Kicks. The price is going up from $750 to $790. They added the unique passive plus 75% magic pierce, but they removed the 40 ability power and 10% magic pierce. So I think that makes a lot more sense to me for boots, for what's being given to a boot. Rather than ability power, I would rather have more magic pierce. Then we have War Boots, who are going down in price. That's it, just going down from $710 to $660 in price. And last but certainly not least, you guys know this is one of my favorite items, Loki's Curse. That is the mage, or the magic damage jungle item. New effect, plus 400 max HP, which you guys know I love, because I love for my build that I build on some of my mages to give me a little bit more tankiness. I like that, 2 thumbs up, especially early game. It removes the attribute of plus 25% mana regenerate every 5 seconds, which really isn't that great, so I actually think that's a win-win. And then it has a new effect, plus 30 mana, maximum mana with every monster killed, stacks up to 15 times. So unless I'm reading this wrong, the unique passive Seek and Destroy now gives you 8 ability power per monster killed up to 15 times and 30 maximum mana. Dude, that is a really great increase to this item. I already love the item enough, but the additional tankiness early game is going to really make a difference for my Ignis and Raz build. So 2 thumbs up on that one. And that is the end to the changes to the items. Dude, what did you think?
I think there were a lot of changes to mages and tanks. I really like how, you know, a lot of the equipment, I believe, got buffed, actually. I don't really think there was many nerfs. More towards, you know, tanks and mages, which really, I think, you know, that's pretty beneficial for me, especially because I play mages. I main mages, so.
Yeah, I think they did a pretty good job overall adjusting items. I didn't see anything that really is going to ruin the game or like made the game crazy. I thought they were all decent adjustments that made sense to me. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the next part of the patch, which is going to be battlefield changes. Number 1, the Fortune Cora. If you guys don't know what this is, I didn't know either. It's the turtle that you kill in the river. I've actually seen this in the advanced server, and what's going to happen is the turtle's gone. It's like a new seagull. It's pretty cool. It's blue, like it looks like a ghost. Once you kill it, its spirit flies around in the enemy jungle, and it actually serves as an ability to see in fog of war. So you'll be able to see enemy heroes in the jungle. It actually becomes a really, really solid job of introducing a new objective to the game. Now, when you kill the seagull, that spirit flies around and it's spotting enemy heroes in their jungle, which is really cool. What do you think about this addition?
I like this a lot. I really think that the seagull can act as a scout. This really helps you, you know, get your team. You can gank the enemy. I like this a lot. I'm just overall, I'm a big fan.
Turtle didn't really give you anything besides gold. This gives you something to fight for now, and I love it because I love killing turtles. So now I'm gonna be able to go in there and do that even more often. Next is a name has been added above the health bar for the Dark Slayer, Abyssal Dragon, Spirit Sentinel, Might Golem, Sage Golem in the battlefield. So this is just going to have names above all the enemy, jungle, and monsters now, so that's cool. The 3v3 Flatland battlefield has been greatly optimized for faster gameplay and an overall more exciting experience. So I'm excited about that. I actually thought that the map for the 3v3 was actually pretty poorly made. So I'm excited to see the changes they make to make it a better overall experience, because I think that was needed. The positioning of the brush and regeneration runes in the casual 5v5 Abyss Canyon has been adjusted. Abyss Canyon, I believe, is the brawl type mode where it's one lane, so they changed the brush and the regeneration runes of that. And the last battlefield changes, the pace at which gold and XP is accumulated in Antares Battlefield, which is the regular game mode, as well as the attributes of the towers, have been optimized for better integration with other regions worldwide. Well, we're going to find out what that means. I have no idea. Next, we have system improvements. Number 1, guild improvements. You can request a hero trial card from other members of the guild after joining. Players with a hero trial card will be able to gift it to the member requesting it. That is awesome. I like that a lot. What do you think, dude?
I think that's pretty cool. I mean, if you want to try out a hero that you don't have a trial for, I mean, this is just awesome. I really like this.
Yeah, I get them for heroes I already have all the time. Now I can gift it to a guild member who may not have that hero and wants to try him out. That's really cool.
That's crazy, yeah.
All members of the guild can increase the guild's activity points by taking part in standard PvP matches or rank matches. After joining, the system will distribute the rewards to the members at 5 o'clock server time every Monday based on the total activity points the guild has earned that week. The more activity points earned, the greater the rewards. That's cool. So they've kind of recalibrated that whole thing. You are now able to send your combat history for a particular match to all the members in the guild chat channel after joining the guild, and other members will be able to react to what you shared. That is awesome. They're really optimizing the guild portion of the game and making it super cool. Like, I'm going to end up spending a bunch of money getting my guild up to 150 people so that we can all be together. So now I can, like, brag about my games in guild chat, which is dope because I have a lot of good ones. I think it adds a lot of much needed depth to the guild portion of the game. What do you think, dude?
I just think it makes it a lot more interactive.
Yeah, I agree. There's a lack of interaction in the guild portion of all mobile MOBAs that I've seen so far. So I'm really excited about that one. Next, we have improved ranked matches. The ranked co-op feature in ranked matches has been changed to ranked multiplayer and supports forming teams for ranked matches for 1 to 3 players. Yes! 3-player ranked is coming back, baby. Or is coming to the game. I'm excited about that. When those belonging to the losing team in a ranked match drop or play very poorly, the other members on that team who will continue to play normally will receive additional brave points. That's cool. So they're giving you a little something for when your teammate goes AFK or plays or just feeds and plays like garbage. So I'm glad they're gonna give you some more brave points, which gets you the extra stars and the star loss defense. Next, we have a ban and a pick mode has been added to the custom matches as well as the diamond rank matches or above. So we're not quite in diamond yet. So we gotta get to diamond to get the new ban pick mode. So, but I'm excited about that. I'm excited about some ban pick draft.
So this is essentially just a draft mode then.
Yes, draft mode is on its way. It's gonna start with diamond ranked and above. Hopefully, it gets integrated with a couple of the lower ranks later. A new regional chat has been added so that players can join chat rooms in any region they please. The World Chat channel will now display an icon representing the player's rank. Now, team related. You are now able to send a form team request from the form team interface to the World channel, regional, blah, 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 or guild channel to make it easier to set up teams with other players. Other players will be able to join your team by clicking on this message. So I can send in guild chat, I can send out a message saying, hey, I'm trying to form a team to play, and then people can be in guild chat and accept it. Awesome. Like that a lot. You'll now be able to see a number when creating a room that corresponds to that room. Other players can now join directly after searching for this number. That's interesting. Players will be, I think that's probably for customs, but I can't be too sure. Players will be able to quick chat with each other after entering a room. If you forget to choose a hero before the game starts, then the system will select the hero you are most familiar with by default. That's awesome.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
That's really cool. Cool, because I used to get freaking scrub heroes and Mobile Legends of that crap.
I think there's been multiple times when I've actually gotten Toro, which is who I've never played in my life, and I just had to deal with him. Like, I think this happened once or twice.
Now, this I'm excited about. I read ahead of time a little bit. So, friend-related adjustments. You will now be able to view the number of times you have formed a team with different friends and your win ratio from your friends list. Oh man, I can't wait to see my win ratio with some of you scrubs and see how many games you're losing me. You will be able to send messages to your Facebook friends through sending team information from the team interface, and these friends will be able to tap on the message to join your team directly from their corresponding app. Dang, so you can now send team invites from your phone onto Facebook. That's cool. Added a rankings display on the right side of the main menu. You're now able to select a reason for the invitation when issuing a form team invite to other players. Whoever is invited can choose not to receive another invitation message from the same player within the next 5 minutes. Sharing related. The background pictures shown when sharing the final battle results will differ based on the hero used by the player. Players can now repeatedly share heroes and skins they have obtained from the hero information interface. That's cool. Quest system. New players quest added. New players can now receive designated heroes for every 3 battles they take part in, up to a maximum of 2 heroes per day. So we got a little clarity on this one because this was a little bit confusing at first. So what's going to happen is you can get a new hero for finishing 3 matches every day, and you can do it twice a day. So you can get 2 heroes per day. If you already own one of the heroes on the list, you'll be sent gems instead of the duplicate hero. And we're going to put up a list of the heroes you can get for free right now. Bam. Good job, dude. Next, we have the skin system. A skin awakening feature will be activated soon. Only certain skins will have this feature. Players will be able to upgrade certain skins by completing designated quests or by collecting items. Not only will the skin's appearance change, but recall and ability effects will also change with every upgrade.
Yeah, please, Violet. Stay
That
here like
is
I'm not
dope.
gonna murder you.
I can't wait for that at all.
Wow.
And now, guys, we're going to go ahead and skip to the very bottom of the page to other content. Number 1, they added a live stream feature. Good for me if I decide to use it. Number 2, optimize the in-game look for iPads. Nobody cares because nobody likes iPads, do you? Next, we have a remaining battery power display has been added in the main menu and battle screen so that you guys can see how much battery you have left. That's pretty cool. And a map guide has been added where you can view current map info as well as recent changes from the mode selection. That is all the changes to this incredibly long and amazing patch. I'm just going to say good job to the developers. All the changes that are being put in this patch are going to help benefit us players more and more. So good job to the game developers. But guys, that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you enjoyed the content, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Let us know in the comment section below what you guys thought of all the changes. If there's any buffs or changes that you guys did or did not like, or some of the really cool ones like guild changes that you're really excited about. Let us know in the comments below what you guys are thinking. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. Till next time.